West, deep in the Panhandle, the game has a different look. It's smaller in scale, but comparable in feeling. And in these games, the linebackers keep playing at halftime.
1, 2, 3, go!
Here, when a high school team takes the field, it has only 6 players. Six-man football was created 60 years ago for high schools with fewer than 80 students. The game originated in Nebraska, but it flourished in the cattle country of West Texas, where there is more acreage than people. It's a wide-open game for the wide-open spaces. The smallest of the small schools is Guthrie. Only 9 boys suit up. 3 are freshmen. Seth Walker is the only senior. Guthrie is a lonely outpost along Highway 114, midway between Abilene and Lubbock. There are 400 residents in the county and only 20 students in the high school. It's a 1-hour drive to the nearest movie theater and 90 miles to a shopping mall. This is a land suspended in time, moving at its own pace, with a way of life that has changed very little since frontier days. When Seth is not in class or playing football, he's a working hand on his father's 100,000-acre cattle ranch.
He'll be a cowboy. He is a cowboy.
You might catch me at a rodeo, and the next day I may show up to school looking like Mr. GQ.
This is the big seniors of Guthrie High School. That was the senior class that just went by, both of them. These kids here just, you know, it's yes sir, no sir, and you don't have any drug problems here and things like that. It reminds me of my childhood when I was raised in the 50s, that, you know, it just sort of a rural area and still has that characteristic of rural America. And football is a thing on Friday night that people really like here. And in 6-man ball, you have to really be real intense and play your position, because one kid get out of position can cause a touchdown, or miss a block can cause a loss of yardage. Step up, stay strong. Oh, you just make contact and then keep sliding with you. You got to keep pushing him to the outside. Once you make contact, can't bounce off. You got to make contact and push. Let's go.
Going back and watching 11-man now, especially high school games, they're really, boring to an extent. As some of the rural differences are fields 80 yards instead of 100 yards. Instead of 10 yards for a first down, you've got 15 yards. Every player's an eligible receiver. Quarterback can't run until there's been an exchange made. 6-man is a lot faster. It's more of a spectator's game. It's a lot more entertaining. Not unusual to see a 80-something to 60-something score. Anytime you're 45 points ahead at halftime or beyond, then the game is called.
Do not take rule lightly. Even though they haven't won a game, do not take them lightly. You're 5-0, and you've got there through hard work, proper execution of the game, and then believing in one another. Let's do it Friday night.
They called us the baby team, Guthrie, because we lost all our other good players from last year. All our seniors went, see. So Lubbock put it out that we were just a baby team at first. And look at us. We're kicking it. Around here, we don't have no dances or nothing, so football is our thing.
Against rule, Seth sets the tone early. He returns the opening kickoff for his 26th touchdown of the season. The next time Seth touches the ball, he scores again.
Good ball, Brandon!
Guthrie needs only a half to win by the 45-point rule. The unbeaten Jaguars know that tougher challenges lie ahead. Their goal is the state playoff. As the senior choir rehearses, Seth thinks ahead to the showdown with arch rival Jayton. The winner advances to the state playoffs.
Now, you know Jayton, with their #1 fingers in the air, they think they're just going to breeze by Guthrie. So I'll make them a dare. And they're wishing they never sent those underwear. It's no fear, no guts, no glory. We're going to win. That's the end of the story.
Jayton is the top-ranked team in the district. Seth will have to fight for every yard tonight. Emotions run high, even for mild-mannered Harvey Weldon.
Water, right? Water! Good God! Managers, I want water ready the next time. Sitting on your can doing nothing.
As Guthrie's lone weapon, Seth is a marked man.
Lay it in, baby, spear!
Tell you what, that boy gonna get hurt from that's over. #1 is gonna get it. He gonna let them do that crap, they won't let us.
Seth, don't back off of it. Don't back off of it. Late hit, throw the flags, throw the flags.
Getting colder, isn't it?
A cold front moves in for the second half. The temperature drops 30 degrees in 1 hour. Jayton has 26 players to Guthrie's 9, and with each series, they wear Guthrie down. Even when the Jaguars gang tackle, Jayton finds a way out. Guthrie's dream of a championship flickers and dies in the cold West Texas wind.
You guys want it too dang easy. Let's have fun, baby. Let's go. Ready? One, two. Huh? They're kicking to us, Bradley. God almighty.
There is time for one last kickoff. But Seth Walker, it's the final carry of his football career. He makes it one to remember. Guthrie loses the game, but Seth has given his all to the Friday Night Lights.
And if I don't put out all I have, then I couldn't live with myself, not knowing that I didn't give it all I had every play, every game.
All right, I've enjoyed you. I'm gonna miss you, Biggin.
I don't know if I'm that good a player, if I would have been, if looked at that much more in 11 man. That's just something I'll always wonder about. The fact that I lost doesn't bother me, but the fact that I probably won't play ball again is kind of, it'll hit me later. It hasn't hit me now, but it'll. About halfway through the year and I'm just sitting around watching on TV, it'll hit me then.